edition of Ristorante Verdicchio. My name is Alejandro Windsor. This week's topic is going to be pumpkin. We're in season now. Halloween is just around the corner, and these are just blooming everywhere here in Canada. Today the recipe we're going to make is a risotto di zucca. Zucca is the word for pumpkin in Italian. Okay, so it's time to get hands-on in the recipe. First of all, I'm going to tell you the list of ingredients. We need a good carnaroli type rice that you can get here at the restaurant or through our website. We're going to need a little bit of onion, garlic, pancetta, and of course our key and main ingredient, pumpkin. Okay, so now we're going to get to do the risotto. Just a heads up, what I did is I cut the pumpkin in half, peeled it. I cut a couple of cubes, and then I just boiled and pureed a little bit of the squash with some cinnamon and nutmeg just to give a nice flavor to the pumpkin. And now it's time to do the risotto. Risotto, as you know, it's a three-step cooking. You have to have, very important, you have to have your cooking water or broth or whatever you're using, it's got to be hot. Otherwise your risotto won't cook equally and evenly, and it won't be as creamy as it should be. We're going to start with a little bit of good quality olive oil. We want to make sure the oil is not too hot, because otherwise we're going to burn our ingredients. We're going to add a little bit of onion. Oh, you can hear that sizzling in there. A little bit of onion, just a little bit of garlic to give some nice flavor. Don't forget to visit our website. You can find the complete recipe and step-to-step procedure to do this. Then we're going to add the pancetta. We want to cook it and brown it. This is going to bring a really nice savory taste to this risotto. That it tends to be sweet, but it's not completely sweet. It's sweet and savory. Then we're going to add our carnaroli rice that we're using. We want to make sure that the rice is completely covered in oil before we start adding our broth. That will prevent it from clumping it together. We get a nice coat of oil all around the rice. We can even brown it a little bit before adding our stock. Now it's time for our great ingredient, the pumpkin. Oh, that's really nice. Like I said, the ratio to cooking risotto, it's 3 to 1. 3 parts of your cooking water, 1 part of rice. The important thing is your broth or your water, you have to add it in 3 steps. So we add a little bit, and we want to make sure we keep stirring our rice so it cooks evenly. Any other rice, you don't want to play around with it because it will break and it will overcook. Risotto, whether it's arborio rice, carnaroli rice, you want to make sure that you keep stirring constantly. It will take about 20 minutes to absorb all the water. So we'll stay in here, keep cooking it, and it will be a great dish for this Halloween. Okay, so we've been adding the broth, the pumpkin broth, a little bit of it at a time. We'll be cooking this for about 12-14 minutes now. You can see the consistency, how it's nice and creamy. Rice is almost done, it's almost cooked. The smell that comes out of there, the sweetness of the pumpkin is just really good. So just to finish out the risotto, traditionally all you have to add, a lot of people misuse cream as risotto, but risotto should be creamy without cream. That's exactly what you should be looking at risotto. And you gotta cook it on medium-high heat and keep stirring. And just to finish it off, we're going to add a little bit of butter, and we're going to melt into the pot. This will help also to make it nice and creamy. Once the butter is almost all melted, we're going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to get this savory flavor into the risotto. And then we're going to finish it off with a little bit of parsley just to bring some nice color into the risotto. So that's it. We cook it for a little while. Don't forget, risotto has to be al dente. It should be soft, but still a little bit hard on the center. That's when you know you got a perfect risotto. I hope you enjoy this wonderful recipe of risotto di zucca. Don't forget to join us next week. We're going to be doing a spicy mayonnaise with extra virgin olive oil. I'm Alejandro Windsor here at Ristorante Verdicchio. We'll see you next week.
Perché ormai non ti sento vicino. lontano, sei lontana, lontana.